What is the definition of trust?
Okay.
Is trust automatic?
Mm.
What if the trust is broken? What does trust in a marriage look like? And is trust an action word? Those are our questions for today.
Yeah.
We're going to answer.
Yeah. Can I ask another question, right?
Sure.
Have we ever, and it's for anybody, right? For you, you're listening, watching, have you ever assumed that trust was there until it wasn't?
Ooh.
Welcome back to another episode of the Marriage Be Like podcast. I am Kenny.
I'm Kenya.
And we are, well, this is the Marriage Be Like. Listen, we're so excited to be with you today. And here's the thing, you know, every opportunity, Kenya, we
Yes.
get to spend some time with each other and with all of those who listen or watch. It's a great time. It's a great time, you know. So even though sometimes we can't see y'all, we don't see y'all. So
No, we may not see, but I do have a shout out, so that's cool.
Okay.
I won't do it now. We'll do it later.
Okay.
We'll
All
do
right.
it now.
You can. I mean.
Shout out to Nate Hamilton.
Oh, Nate. Yes. What up, man?
He said he was enjoying the show, so I appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thank you for checking us out.
Yes.
Thank you to Nate Hamilton and for all those who come back and check us out week after week. Right? We want to thank you so much. So like, share, subscribe.
Ooh, I got another one.
Oh, again? Okay.
Yes. Thank you to Dr. Pastor, Executive President,
Okay.
Toussaint Williams.
Okay.
Thank you for the kind words.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So then, yeah. Doctor. Wow.
I tried to get all his titles in.
Yeah. That's a whole lot. That's a mouthful.
I know.
So, you know, one day when I grow
I
up.
appreciate the encouragement. Yes.
Listen, if this is your first time, we want to welcome you. We want to thank you for landing here, I guess.
Yes.
And shout out to whoever might have shared it with you.
Ooh,
I recommend it
Tell
to you.
them thank you.
Yeah. So, and share it with somebody else because this is the best podcast ever. So
A
anyway.
little bit of real talk, a little bit of silliness.
That's right.
Great information.
Yeah. So, look, if you listen on Envision Radio Thursdays at 3 p.m. Central. Man, woo.
You almost had it too, babe. 3 p.m. Central, 4 o'clock Eastern time every Thursday on envision-radio.com.
Yes.
And then you can listen to us Fridays. Everywhere else. YouTube and all the other podcast platforms. There we go.
So there it is. Okay. let's roll on in here before I mess anything else up. Okay.
Okay. So last time we talked about forgiveness.
Yes, we did.
We did a nice little series.
Yep.
I hope y'all have forgiven each other at this point.
Right.
And that y'all have worked it out and come to the other side. That was our last one with Pastor Stokes.
I'm still trying to figure out if I've been forgiven for what I did a month ago.
Did I tell you that you weren't forgiven?
I don't remember, but it's okay. We'll keep on moving.
I'm not going to tell you you're not forgiven. I just forgive you and then keep it moving.
Okay.
Right.
Well, let's keep it moving.
But to tell you that you're forgiven, babe.
Thanks,
I forgave
babe.
you.
Thanks,
We're all
babe.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank
you. Okay. So this week we're talking about trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so trust in a marriage. And today's title is, Do You Trust Me?
Mm.
All right. So, questions. What is the definition of trust?
Okay.
Is trust automatic?
Mm.
What if the trust is broken? What does trust in a marriage look like? And is trust an action word? Those are our questions for today. We're gonna answer.
Yeah. Can I ask another question, right?
Sure.
Have we ever, and it's for anybody, right? For you, if you're listening, watching, have you ever assumed that trust was there until it wasn't?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
yeah.
don't know. I can't think of a time. I might have to think about that one. I don't know if I've had a situation where people felt like they didn't trust me.
Okay.
Of course, I never want to, though.
Okay, well.
But I don't know if anyone's ever actually told me that they didn't trust me or.
So.
I am a prankster, so I have heard it from that perspective.
Okay.
But I don't know, like on a day-to-day, person to person kind of
Yeah. Okay, so now let's take it from the other perspective.
I can be a prankster. I'm not always a prankster.
Yeah.
I can be sometimes
you
here
can
and
be.
there.
But let's take it from the reverse perspective, right? Have you ever thought that you or assumed that you trusted someone until you realized that you didn't? Oh, okay. You didn't let me get the question out.
I heard the question coming. That answer is yes. I just don't know the other side.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Because, and I'm going to say that, I'm going to say this because I tend to trust pretty easily.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and then I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, you didn't deserve this trust. Kind of a situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you know what? And for you, though, I think for you, I mean, you guard yourself very quick. So,
yeah.
So then nothing. So then you can trust. You have a way of trusting folk easy, and then suddenly it's you're blocked.
You may not be blocked, but my boundary showed me up. I'm like, all right, got you. I only need once.
Listen, I can't tell the difference between block and boundary.
I only need once. You show me who you are. I got it. I'm a quick learner.
Okay. All right. So anyway, you ready to dig in on that one?
Ready to dig in.
I'm sorry, I threw a couple extra questions.
You did. It wasn't even on the docket.
Wasn't. That's all right, though.
I'm going to turn this way because I'm having struggles over here on this side.
Oh.
Okay. So what is the definition of trust, babe?
Okay. Assured reliance on the character, ability, strength, or truth of someone or something.
Yes. That was the definition from Webster.
Okay.
Webster Dictionary. One in which confidence is placed.
Okay.
So that's another variation of that definition.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory. This one I found on when I was doing some research. It says trust is the super glue. I thought that was pretty cute.
That's pretty cool.
But it explained it immediately to me.
Yeah.
Trust is the super glue of a healthy marriage, embracing emotional safety, emotionally intimate fidelity, and
you're having a hard time
talking. A sister
talking.
cannot read today.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, babe.
Look, I'm trying to figure out.
Leaving me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where you were because I wasn't.
Okay, trust is the super glue. Let's just start there.
Of a healthy marriage. Okay. Trust is the super glue of a healthy marriage, embracing emotional safety, emotionally intimate fidelity, and reliability.
Yes. Trust requires continued, consistent, transparent behavior from both, not just one, but from both.
Both.
Mutual vulnerability and open communication. When broken, trust can be rebuilt through accountability, radical honesty, like real honesty, patience, and professional help. Now, when I saw this, I said not or, not maybe,
right,
but and. There was no ifs with it. There's and professional help.
Yeah.
To get you to where you need to be.
And here's the thing, to just lean in a little bit on the need for professional help. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes we look at seeking out professional help as a sign of weakness.
It is not. It's strength.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, because what we're doing is we have to acknowledge that we don't know everything.
Right.
Right. And then because of our own bias, right, our own feelings, we are not going to see everything that we need to see.
No. And oftentimes a third party is required because you can't see it. Sometimes it's your feelings that just be blocking things.
Just block it, almost like the way Kenya does when she don't trust somebody. So
we're talking about my boundaries.
But that's the reason why you have to seek out professional help, even when in situations where trust has been betrayed or lost, or we're trying to rebuild that trust.
Right.
Maybe we'll just keep talking about it as being a rebuild.
It's a rebuild. It's not a cutoff. It's not a.
Well, I mean, what I meant by that is, we often talk about trust in the context of me losing it in you.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you don't talk about how it's not very much talked about how much trust I have in you.
True. That's true.
right? Oftentimes when trust becomes a subject, it's because, man, you done messed up.
You've messed up. Now I got to talk about it. But
Right.
we don't talk about the times where I trust you immensely.
Right.
And everything's going great.
Yeah. Because, I mean, here's the point, right? Trust isn't tested when everything is going right. It's tested when something goes wrong.
And that's when you talk about it.
That's when you talk about it. You don't talk about it when things go right. You know, you don't tell me, babe, I trust you. Why would you say that? Right? I mean, it's anyway.
Yeah, someone just walk around the house and just say it. See how you feel about it.
I trust my spouse. Like, what is really going on now?
Right. You just know and you just understand, and then it's shown and it's spoken in some form, just not like that.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I heard somebody, and it was a preacher who was talking about, and I don't know if it was like in a sermon or whatever, but talked about trust in the terms of predictability.
Okay.
Right. I mean, you were talking about consistent reliability, right?
Yeah.
But predictability, and it was funny because, you know, nobody wants to be predictable, right? I mean,
but people have patterns.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, right? I mean,
that's predictable.
That is. But here's the thing: I want to be predictable in your eyes, because that means now that you trust me explicitly.
Yes.
Right.
To know that to know that you're going to do all of these things.
Right.
And you know that I'm going to do all of these things.
Right. But
it's
I mean,
going to happen.
Right.
There's no question.
But if I'm playing ball, right,
you should not be predictable.
I don't need to be predictable. You know,
you get blocked every time.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Like, predictability in a lot of contexts does not mean a good thing.
Yeah. You mean basketball, right?
Well, you could talk. Well, yeah. Why you say that?
Well, I was just thinking, you know, lots of people play different kinds of games.
Okay, yeah. So I was talking about basketball.
Yeah.
You know,
they don't know that you like to play basketball.
Because, you know, I'm pretty good at it. I don't know why you're laughing, but
well, I'm laughing because you was just so bold about it. I'm pretty good at it.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, at least I was.
There you go, babe.
You know what? I just realized the other day.
What?
I was telling everybody I was 52.
You forgot how old you are?
Yeah. I'm 53, y'all.
Yes, you are, because I'm 52. So
I'm 53 years old.
52.
I've been 53 for almost an entire year.
You're almost 54.
I thought, in my mind, I was 52 years old.
No, I'm going to need you to keep saying it out loud.
52.
This is why people be like, I'm 25 for the fifth time. No.
Yeah.
Now you for real just don't know how old you are.
You don't know how old you are.
Yeah, no.
So I forgot.
And neither does anyone else.
I've been 52 for 2 years.
No.
You know what?
No,
but you know,
I cannot grow older than you. So I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Yep. By the time your birthday roll around, you'll be older than me.
You're right. The way you doing it.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of math that is. Okay, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Is trust an action word?
Wow. You know, so a perspective that I have regarding that, right? I mean, you look at it and it may not be action, but it certainly invokes action.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You agree with that?
I do agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, because my trust in you, right, will cause me to behave a particular way.
Yes. Like we were speaking a few moments ago, trust is verbal and nonverbal.
Yeah.
But it's also action taken. So essential actions for trust involve taking accountability for mistakes, maintaining open, non-defensive communication, and prioritizing your partner's needs. So when you're talking about trust and going into the action word, many of these things, like you said, provoke action.
Yeah.
So they may not necessarily say, okay, maintain open communication. Yeah, that's more on the verbal side, but prioritizing my needs can then go into the action part.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I that's why I said yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I mean, like, I just don't see trust, because trust is like love.
Yes.
You know, like loving someone, your emotional.
But love is an action word.
Oh, well, that's another episode.
That's next week's episode, actually.
Is it? Okay. So yeah, be prepared.
Yes.
Because I'm ready to argue with that one.
Yeah, but trust can be action, just like when you have the trust-free fall. Is that not action?
Again, your level of trust invokes behavior. That's how.
But I don't trust a stranger. If I'm at a meeting with a training of some sort and I don't know everybody there.
No, you see. So to me, trust is like an adjective. For
Did you ever work it out?
I couldn't get the word out. You know, it describes your behavior.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not the behavior. I mean, you could say, you know, that's I don't. Yeah, it's tough. That's tough on me.
That's a tough one. I'm not saying that it's cookie cutter. That's not what I'm saying.
I mean, because I can manifest.
Sorry, go.
My actions manifest trust.
Yes.
And to me, there's nothing like trust doesn't manifest something.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so
I don't
see love.
Well, okay, so let me take that back. I said trust doesn't manifest anything. What I mean by that is I can't look at trust tangibly.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I have trouble.
Okay.
Because my trust as a principle causes me to behave. And so
or not.
Now you assuming behave. What I mean by behave is a good thing.
But
I see the same way with love.
Okay.
Love is for me, it was a principle that causes me to even to feel a certain way.
Yeah, and I don't see this. I don't see that the same as love. To me, love is a full-fledged action word.
Okay. All right.
And that may just be because of my love languages and how I present and how I understand. But yeah, it's an action word to me. Okay, so let's go to our game.
Okay, sure.
Today we got a game, y'all.
Let's
We've
play.
been doing segments for a while, so I said let's break out a game, okay?
Yep.
All right, so
Wait. You know I'm.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I waited, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I didn't go any further. I immediately stopped.
Okay. Because, I mean, this was all your thing.
Yes.
All right. So.
And then I just keep on rolling on through because I just be like, oh, this is good. Let's go to the game.
You must not want it at all.
I guess I changed my mind subconsciously. I don't know what happened. So you ready?
Yes.
Da-da-da-da! We're in our game.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so this one's called Which One?
Like this or that?
Yeah, it's not the work edition. This is the lounge edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because she put work edition on our notes.
No, I just never took it out from the last game.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Because when I read it, I was like, what?
I know you were. Yeah, no, I just kept on rolling like I almost did, you know, with the sounds. Yeah. Okay, so couch or chair?
Ooh. You know what? I want to say couch. You know, and I love our couch, babe. I do, but I can't sit on it too long.
But you do sit on it a long time sometimes.
Well, sometimes, but I mean, I have to move. I gotta.
That's why I say couch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to sit in the chair in the upright position for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm watching a movie, I don't want to do that. That's why when you go to the movies, they got all these lazy boy type chairs these days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For that very same reason. So when my voice is leaving me. So when I am in a chair, I don't want that upright position the whole time. So that's why I like a couch so that I can maneuver and make adjustments.
Now, you know, of course, it depends on what it is you're watching, right?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't actually matter for me. I'm only going to be able to sit there for so long.
Well, I mean, if you're on a couch and you're lounging, you know, I don't know. Eventually, if it were me, I'll be asleep.
Yeah, I mean, probably so. But I would still lounge and make adjustments in my movement in my lounge.
Okay.
But I can't do that in a chair,
right.
Like in an upright chair.
Okay. Next one, bed or a lounge chair. Now, are we talking, it depends on what we're talking about now.
Okay, so let's take...
Watching TV?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking if we were watching TV or like if we were... Remember at the theater, they had those beds that you could lay in?
What theater was that in?
In Madison Square.
Really?
Yes, they used to have like these 3-4 people bed
Now, Madison
couch
Square.
type things, and then they had these nice lounge chairs.
Yeah. So Madison Square, for those who don't know, no longer exists.
No, this is true.
It's gone.
They rebuilt a whole thing over that whole section of property, but they did have these connected couch.
Yeah, you're right. I do remember that. So, yeah.
So if you were at home and you were watching a movie, if you were in, would you be in your bed watching the movie, or would you be in a lounge chair watching the movie?
I would prefer a lounge chair.
Okay.
I would, because a bed, I'd be too.
You fall asleep like you said before.
I'd turn over and it's, you know.
Yeah, I would like a nice chase or something like that.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd be happy there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're watching the movie, would you prefer watching it at home or at the movie theater?
Take me to the movies. Take me out to the movies.
Making up stuff. Okay, so yeah, for me, I'm actually gonna say home.
Really?
Yeah. And I say that because I don't have to, I could be in my PJs.
Okay.
So like if it's a really good movie that I know I really, really wanted to see.
Yeah.
But I'm not one who's gonna go the first weekend it opens. You ever notice that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll wait and I'll wait and I'll wait it out. And then sometimes I wait so long that it's at, on Prime or whatever it may be on. I'll be like, yep, all right. Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, because
I go to the movies for the date of it all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that was where I was about to go with. I mean, I actually enjoy going to the movie because
I do enjoy going to the movies. But if I had a preference, I would be home every time.
Yeah. I mean, it's for me, it's less about the movie itself. It's about, the ambiance and the fun that I'd have and who I'm going with and things like that. So yeah. Of course, I went with a friend of ours some years ago, and this individual, we snuck some candy in. Well, he snuck the candy in.
Okay.
And you'll know who I'm talking about as I describe what happened. But we snuck the candy in, and he was eating the candy, and it was an action film, and he had too much candy because he doesn't handle the sugar in candy very well. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Was I there?
No, you weren't there.
Okay.
You weren't there. And because he got excited in the movie, and you know how some people get excited and he was very animated, right? Very animated. And when I tell you, I mean, he was pushing on me and did you see that? And he's got to explain the movie to me while we're both watching it. So I said, hey, let me have some of your Mike and Ike's. So he passed me the box of Mike and Ike's. And I refused to pass it back. I said, you get no more candy for you. I had to treat him like a 5-year-old.
Yes.
You don't get any, you can't handle your sugar, bro. So, yeah, and I'm going to make sure that he listens to this one because
we talked about him.
We talked about him. So I won't call his name, but he knows who he is and he knows what he is. He knows. So that's why I don't have a problem talking about him, but I will give him the respect and not calling his name, since I'm going to talk bad about him.
He probably won't even care. Okay, so let's say the next one.
All right.
Sit out in nature or sit in and watch nature.
No, I need to be out there.
Do you really like sit on the porch or on the back patio or on the deck and watch the trees and the birds?
Yeah, I mean, you don't see me sitting. What, you sitting out, looking out the window? Come on,
I actually do, sure do.
That to me is pitiful.
It's not pitiful.
I mean, because
I don't get the fresh air of it all.
You have a problem with fresh air?
No, I love, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why. But
I
go
love
ahead.
the fresh air. What I don't like are the bugs.
Oh yeah.
So to sit outside means I'm swatting flies and nets. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to enjoy my time, feel the breeze, close my eyes, and I don't want to be hitting my ear because I felt a net come to my ear or whatever the case. I don't like bugs.
Okay.
And so that prevents me oftentimes from sitting outside.
Okay. Now, if you got the grill going and the smoke
if
all
I'm
around,
in motion, I'm good.
Yeah.
If we're hiking, does that make sense?
Yeah.
But just the sitting of it all, no.
Yeah.
But I will absolutely sit at the door, sit at the window and look outside.
Man, if I'm sitting outside and the grill is going and it's all smoky outside and I got some watermelon and it's nice cold watermelon.
Oh, I'm definitely inside. Yuck.
She doesn't like watermelon.
I don't like watermelon.
Okay. Puzzles or coloring or TV as downtime. I play puzzles on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And while the TV is on.
I like coloring and TV. I don't get to sit and do it often because I'm so busy, but I really do like coloring. I have coloring books. It's just so relaxing.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But then I also will watch my Hallmark movies.
Oh.
They're also very relaxing.
For those just listening
calming,
on
speaking
the radio,
people and the nice little calming undertone music.
Yeah, I'm talking over you. Y'all should have seen my rolling my eyes.
I love my Hallmark movies, because it takes me away from the stresses of life because there's no stress in Hallmark.
Can we move on? Because talk about Hallmark movies. And you know what? Hallmark, God bless you for what you do. Okay. So, but please, because Kenya, if you give me a different plot, maybe I'll watch it. So,
for what?
Let's move on.
That's all right. You ain't got to watch it.
It's not
plenty, millions and millions of people do.
Look, talk about predictability.
That's Hallmark all right. Movies. We don't need you over Hallmark. It's okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And all my rom-coms, they're not the only ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Is trust automatic?
Okay, now it depends on what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
Because there are certain things that I think there's some things, and we're not talking about really, really important things. Okay.
Right.
But there are some things that you kind of trust at the jump.
Yeah.
And you know what? Again.
But give an example. What would you trust at the jump?
Yeah, I would trust that as a stranger that I don't trust you.
What? Horrible example. I mean, just messed up your whole point.
But no. That does support my point. I mean, because you, again, you're thinking of trust in a more pointed context.
Okay.
So for me, I can trust that that a person may not behave positively.
Okay, so trust in a marriage, which is what we're talking about. We ain't talking about strangers.
In a marriage, I pray that you have earned and built the trust prior to marriage.
Okay, and so let's say, for instance, you did, and then it's broken. Does trust automatically come back?
No. See, you I mean, I can easily answer.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Again, that's why I said
it was around the world talking about airports and people you don't know.
I never said airport.
You might not have said airports, but you was literally around the world.
I did.
You did absolutely.
It's time for a trip.
So I had to bring you back.
It's time for a trip.
Trust is built, people. Trust is built.
Yeah.
If you want to discuss dealing with trust with strangers, then you still have to decide to trust them without the build because you don't have time to build.
Right. You don't.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So then it's a decide to trust.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess again that's context.
Yes, it is context.
Yeah.
But in a marriage or in a relationship, it's built.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
So while you are
conversations and that kind of thing.
While you're building the relationship and that rapport amongst each other, then that's where that trust is built. What during dating?
Yes.
Yeah, and then of course once you do get married, and I mean it's an ongoing process.
Right.
I think. Yeah, I mean because you got to maintain it. Right, you got to support the level of trust that you have in me. I've got to support that.
True trust is earned, tested, and fragile.
Okay.
Requiring ongoing effort. Ongoing is the word you used.
Yep.
Effort to maintain. Also what you use.
Yeah.
Trust is earned, not given.
Right.
So, particularly in a relationship, because we want to be able to fully trust you, not just slightly trust you. So then you have to earn that full trust. You have to earn all that I'm willing to give. That makes sense?
Yeah.
It grows when people feel safe, when they feel valued, see consistency and reliable behavior.
Yeah.
So now what if that trust is broken?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
mean,
it needs to be rebuilt. I mean, that's a short answer.
Yeah, that's a short answer. But I mean, that is so layered.
It is layered.
It is layered because, and again, you use that term cookie cutter, and I mean, there's no direct or laid out path.
Period.
Yeah. It's that's just something that has to grow, and we have to allow it to grow.
Yes, along with that forgiveness.
Yeah.
And that's that peace that comes first.
Yeah.
And then that trust will come along with it.
Can I say this? Because and I'm just going to use you as an example, right? I'm not going to say, but only because we talk about you in boundaries and blocking, whatever, right?
You keep saying blocking. I'm gonna need you to stop saying that word. I don't block.
I'm okay. It's fine. Your boundaries. We'll say your boundaries.
They are my boundaries.
But some people block.
Some people do, but I'm not one of them. So stop saying black.
Okay. All right. So
if you want me to, then I will. But I don't want to be blamed for something I won't actually do.
Sure. Okay. No, but my point is, when we find ourselves in a situation where I've lost trust,
yes,
right, or our trust has been broken,
yes,
right, in order for it to be built back up, right, it's going to take both parties to build that.
Yes.
Right. And oftentimes we think the easiest part of that is that the person who has betrayed or broken the trust has to now manifest their trustworthiness. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But whether in behavior or in words that they speak.
Yes.
But also the person who has been betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where the trust has been broken, has to be in a position or be willing to allow that trust to be built back.
Yes, and have patience.
Yes. So, my point is, when I said use you as an example, when you set these boundaries, sometimes the boundary that we set is counterproductive.
No, that is true.
You see what I mean?
Because it is protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But it is protection for me because I'm not going to give that same trust just openly. I need to see it earned.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see your willingness to want my trust.
Yeah.
And so I'm not just going to up and give it back. Even for my husband, he still has to earn it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's, I mean, that's absolutely true.
Yes.
And I'm okay with that, because here's the reason, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm okay with that, and we all should, is because our marriage, our relationships, they require a level of commitment.
Right.
Right. And so I need to be committed to building the relationship. I need to be committed to making sure that you are fully or fulfilled in what we do together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, so then that should be my goal. I should, I've learned that I can appreciate building that trust in you.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because if I love you, guess what? All I'm doing is just showing you how much I love you.
That's correct.
And if I continue to do that, then you can't help but build a good, solid foundation of trust.
And I mean, and vice versa. I don't want to be like, it's just you. But, I know my mouth gets me in trouble most times. So, and then when you have to check me on it, then I understand that I have to, slow it back and step back a little bit and be like, okay, I need to let him know that I did hear him. I need to let him know that I understand and that I'm just willing to let him be mad at me for a little bit while I pull it together.
Yeah. And again, it's not very often. Yeah. I'm like the most interesting man in the world. I don't get mad often, but when I do,
mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm sorry. Did you know that the man that, and I looked this up just yesterday, the man that plays that part.
The most interesting man in the world?
Yeah, the most interesting man in the world. I remember those commercials years and years ago. And in fact, he retired 10 years ago in 2016.
Then they had another guy.
They had somebody else. And I might have only seen like 2 or 3 commercials that he was in. And but now the original guy, he's back.
Oh, is he?
He is back this year. I've seen.
It was the demand. That's what it was.
It was what?
The demand. Everybody wanted back.
Because the second guy really didn't do it. This new guy really, and now he's like 95,000 years old. But I mean, he looked great.
Yeah.
He took a 10-year hiatus, and but he's back and he is doing great. So yeah, that's the
fun fact.
Yeah, the most interesting man in the world. So stay faithful, my friends. Mm-hmm. I did not change all of that up. Just
you did. So go ahead and bring us back.
I'll bring it. Well, no, I'm saying I changed everything on the on what he says.
Yes.
So okay. So where are we back? Yes, we, like you just said, right? We have to be willing to admit our mistakes.
Yes.
Right? Because now if I can't acknowledge where I've made a mistake or I've gone wrong, how can you trust that I'm not going to do it again?
Right. Because the assumption is that you will.
Yeah. I mean, so that's something that I think is of utmost importance when we are looking to build or rebuild our trust or renew.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
It's all the word, renew our trust in each other.
Yes. So what about some tips?
What about some tips?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what. One thing that I again say, I've said this once before in a previous episode, right? Okay. The more you love someone, the more you love someone. Remember me saying that? All right. And just like I was saying this a few moments ago, where I enjoyed now trying to, I don't want to say prove my love, but try to show my love.
Yeah.
You know? And as a result, it fills your tank.
It does. It does fill the love tank.
Yeah.
Tank meaning?
Oh, like the 5 love languages?
5 love languages. Go back and listen to the episode.
Yes. Yeah.
That was 2025. You had to go back and find it.
Man, we in our second year, babe.
We are.
Yeah. So
some everyday tips for rebuilding trust. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yeah.
Honor your commitment. That's basically what that's trying to say.
Yes.
Communicate your intentions clearly and often. Not just clearly. Don't just say it the once. Mm-hmm. That was what I would do. I would say it once, and then you're supposed to remember forever and ever and ever.
Right.
Period. I don't have to say it again.
Man, she used to do that. You know
but it's clearly and often. It's a pair. They go hand in hand. Yeah. Okay? Reminding your spouse because they're not a mind reader.
Because, some folk like to just drop hints. That's not clear.
You were supposed to understand. That hint was supposed to hit your brain.
No.
You're supposed to understand what I said, what I meant.
Listen,
by that hint.
I'm processing way too much information for you to throw some extra stuff at me. Because here's the other thing, right? The hints be poor.
Not necessarily. Yeah, you just ain't trying to catch it. That's all.
Poor hints.
They not poor hints.
They were poor hints. The Lord wouldn't been able to guess that one.
That's true. They were good hints.
God is sitting up there like, I can read her mind, but I don't know what she's talking about right now.
I didn't want to have the conversations. So I was just like, let me just throw out hints. He should get it. He's smart. Yeah. Turns out you just wasn't getting it or you wasn't trying.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So admit your mistakes. We talked about that earlier.
Yes.
Take ownership and show accountability.
Right.
Okay. Always tell the truth. Even the little white lies cause problems and create distrust.
Listen, there's another thing I've learned. You tell a lie. And you got to tell another lie to support the first lie.
And my lesson is you tell a lie. Now you got to remember the lie.
Yeah. You got to remember what did I say?
Right. You know what? I'm just going to tell the truth because that I know I can remember.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember the lies.
Yeah. Be consistently consistent.
That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like be forever.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Last one.
And self-trust. You have to first trust yourself.
Yeah.
Now if you don't trust yourself, and then we need to sit down with somebody.
Who else gonna trust you if you don't trust yourself?
And we may need to sit down with someone who's got a couple letters at the end of their name, right?
Yes. Okay, so we're to the March calendar.
All right.
We are in the 3rd month of the 1st quarter.
Wow. The third month of the first quarter. Yeah.
That is correct.
I had to process that one.
I was about to say I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't.
Okay, so we are in March. March 1st was Zero Discrimination Day.
Wow, yes.
You have to look that one up. I had never heard of that before in my life, but
Yeah.
this is why I bring these fun facts to y'all.
Yeah.
So that we can all be more appreciative of all the awarenesses that are happening around us. So Zero Discrimination Day.
Put that in your phone, y'all. Put that in your phone.
7th, the 7th of March, Employee Appreciation Day.
Oh, man. So I need to talk to my bosses. Right.
Okay. Of course, March 8th is Women's International Day.
Wait. Now change that around. International Women's Day. Yeah. Because that Women's International Day means
I guess it does. Yes, I said it all backwards. So International Women's Day.
Yes.
Okay, and then the 17th is
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we all know that one.
Mm-hmm.
And the 21st is World Down Syndrome Day.
Wow.
I didn't know they had a day.
I didn't know either.
But I think that's great. And finding that so many I think I'm just interested. That's why I keep doing the calendar, because I'm very interested in all the awarenesses and the things that we can bring attention to each month and particular days of those months. Because you don't know who may be dealing with those kinds of things. For instance, I don't know everyone who may listen to may have Down syndrome in their family.
Right.
So then here's your day, the 21st of March.
Yes.
Okay, so this month is Women's History Month.
Yes.
I know here in Huntsville, we're celebrating all month long. They've got a lot of things going. I'm going to the Women's Expo the end of the month here. So I'm pretty excited. My cousin's coming down. Shout out to Sylvia.
Yes, Sylvia.
She's coming down to spend it, and we're going to have a cousin's weekend.
Okay.
Let's see. So
look, that means then that
I can have a guy's weekend.
I can have a weekend to myself. me and my sons will hang out. Maybe go to the gun range, I guess. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Developmental Disabilities Month.
Wow.
Look at there.
Yeah.
So that also falls in March. And then National Nutrition Month.
What?
National Nutrition Month. Why'd you say what?
Well, because no, I guess that's it. It is important.
This month is the push for nutrition.
Yeah, got you.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because my thing is I push every day for nutrition.
Yeah, and we should. But this month is a real push because, you're coming out of January when everybody is trying to do new things and get their bodies right and everybody's in the gym. By March, everybody's back to eating the way they was last year.
Yeah.
And
you're good if you last till March.
Right. So if you haven't made that complete change yet, here it is.
Yeah.
March is your time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give a few fun facts about women since it's Women's History Month. Women's fun fact, first hotel for women, the Martha Washington Hotel, opened March the 2nd in 1903.
Wow. When
we didn't even have rights and stuff yet. So I was really surprised to see that.
Yeah,
it was many years before we had rights.
Many years.
So, but she had to have been a bold woman and named the hotel after her. I ain't even mad. Let's see. In the suffrage parade, another fun fact, in the suffrage parade, over 8,000 women marched for voting rights in D.C. on March the 3rd in 1913. So 10 years later, they had 8,000 women marching and fighting for voting rights in D.C.
Yeah.
That's a lot of women.
Yeah. Man. I'm always baffled, taken aback whenever we look back at how things were at one point.
Yeah.
Slavery bothers me the most, obviously. But then, even the way women had been.
I was about to say, right behind that would be women.
Yeah, how women had been treated, right, or regarded.
Right.
If they weren't treated bad, they sure weren't regarded as much.
That's true.
And that those kinds of things really bother. And you know what? I've learned that I really have a level of empathy for just anybody who really is suffering.
That's the fight for rights.
Well, it doesn't matter. You could be suffering because you done got a paper cut, and I almost want to cry with you.
You know what was interesting about the suffrage parade for me? Not only the fact that it had to happen, we should have already had rights even in 1913, but that 8,000 women marched. So how'd they get the word out?
Yeah. I
There
thought
was
about
no
that.
internet. There was no, I don't know
Right.
about billboards, but in 1913, I'm thinking it was pretty primitive still.
You didn't have
had to get the right. It had to been word of mouth.
Yeah.
Flyers, maybe, handouts and that kind of thing, door to door.
Yeah.
But 8,000 women made their way to DC.
But it also shows how important it was.
Yes.
How big of a deal it was for and is still now.
Right. I'm about to say it still took a long time after, but they weren't playing around. So I appreciate it.
Because even now we are still looking at employment inequality.
Yes.
With regarding
females,
to women. Yeah. So pay inequality, things like that. So those are still issues that we face today in 2026. I mean, you're talking about this is 113 years later. Right?
Yes.
And we're still
fighting. That is correct. It's such a shame. But I do appreciate the start of this fight. Even though it's taken a long time, at least they were the start.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So that is our review of the calendar for March.
Yes.
We're going to go right on back into our topic.
Okay.
So this question, what does trust look like in a marriage?
Ooh. What does trust look like in a marriage?
What does trust in a marriage look like?
Okay. What does trust in a marriage be like?
Yes.
So, I want to go back to that word I brought up earlier, predictability, right? I mean, I think that's
go through this one and save my voice a little bit.
I think predictability is a good word for that. And I say that because I need to know that, that this is what you're going to do. Right? Or this is what you're going to say. Here's the thing. Trust even looks like, I'll give you an idea, even looks like when I am feeling a particular way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I had a hard day or maybe I'm just down, right? For whatever reason. And knowing that I can come to you and have a conversation about it. I can talk about it, talk about my feelings. And you will affirm, right?
Yes.
And acknowledge without making me feel any particular way, more so than I already do.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that's not helping nobody.
Right. Right. And so, I mean, that's one way that trust manifests itself.
Yes. Vulnerability is what it said earlier.
Yeah. And I think generally speaking, you talk about trust, particularly in a marriage or in relationships, trust kind of leans more towards that physical thing, right? The physical commitment. And but there's so much more than that, right? Because there is an emotional aspect to that.
Yes.
So I need to know that I can trust you with my emotions. I need to know that I can trust you with the decisions that I make. As we move forward, we try to navigate through life together, whether it be financials. Can I count on you, one, to make right decisions, to lead us in whether it be finances, things around the house, even help with kids. You got kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I count on you? Do you have my back? So when things get pretty tough, right? Do you support me?
With you.
Yeah, yeah. Do you support? When I'm mad at somebody else, right? Are you gonna go with me to handle business? You know what I'm saying? Listen,
ride till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Will you be faithful to me? Right. And here's the thing, right? Again, we think about the physical aspect of faithfulness, but there is also an emotional aspect.
There is, yes.
I mean, we talk about spending time with somebody, and being on the phone is a level of unfaithfulness. So
that's correct.
Yeah, I mean, so something to really think about. Do you do what you say you will do? Do you be doing what you say you be doing? Or what you say you will do?
That's right.
I'm sorry. It just, anyway, my mind just, do you do, and then I wanted to just make it more than it was.
As usual.
Will you be there for me when I go through a hard time? You know, there again, that's, you know, can I count on you to
Right.
support me, to back me up? And I remember what was it? One of the things that, it was in one of our games, or segments, I don't know, what made me smile. And I said that I came home one day and I just was,
today.
yeah. And I was just in a cloudy mood. Yeah. And we just sat there in silence. You ain't say nothing to me. You ain't even, you know, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those things you recognize that I just needed a moment, and I wanted you to be there. Right. So anyway, so I can count on you.
That nicely. I was cool with the silence.
Yeah. You know, and another part we're talking about, can we count on each other to make our relationship safe?
Right.
You know, here's the thing: what you don't want is a relationship where my thoughts and feelings, when I bring that into a conversation, that I am going to be excoriated for how I think and feel. You know, we can discuss that, and we can disagree. And I understand this: disagreeing does not mean that we have a problem in certain things. So
yeah, not always.
Right. So yeah, we can disagree, but then it still needs to be a safe space for us to be able to express those things.
Right.
Right.
We're talking about trust in marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you choose me over your family, friends, and colleagues? Now that one right there, that's a tough one.
Why is it tough?
Because some folk don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know, particularly when it comes to their mama.
Yeah, no. Spouse comes first after Jesus. And then you can talk about everybody else, but spouse comes first.
I would tease you and say it with your chest, but you ain't got...
Say it with my chest.
You ain't
spouse comes first after Jesus.
You ain't got no voice to really kind of... I don't know what happened to you, man.
I don't know what happened. It's got to be allergies.
I'm going to bring this thing to a close quick, because you just... if we last any longer...
I'm talking like you for real.
Now, let's not forget, right? You basically said all these things in your vows at the wedding, and trust that this should be placed in high regard. Trust should be placed in high regard in your marriage.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, how can you move forward?
Yeah.
If we can't trust each other.
And you don't want to forget, you know, even like for us, our vows, we said our vows 28 years ago, but we still should remember and still should act on those vows.
That's right. That's right. That's right. She's been putting up with me for 28 years.
And he, me. So let's go to our references.
Okay. The Gottman, I'm not going to let you speak very much more.
But I left one out.
Oh, what's that?
Psychology Today.
Psychology Today. So I can hear her. Y'all probably can't hear her because her voice is gone. So our references: Psychology Today, the Gottman Institute, and Mike and Susan Dawson.com. Is it just Dawson.com?
No, that's just how
it came out on the notes. Yeah. Okay.
It's Mike and Susan Dawson.
Okay, Mike and Susan Dawson.com. All right. So here are some of our love lessons, right? Trust is built over many small moments, so keep them coming. Trust is built over many small moments, so keep them coming. And to keep trust, ensure your alignment with your words and actions. So then, in order to keep trust, align your words with your actions, or align your actions with your words. They got to be in sync.
Yes.
How about that? They got to be in sync. All right, look, let's close this up, because she can't take no more. She can't laugh. She can't see. All she can do is smile and look pretty.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. All right. So listen, thank you so much for hanging out with us as we talked. We asked ourselves the question, do you trust me? Right.
Do you trust me?
This episode of Marriage Be Like, do you trust me? Thank you again for checking us out, whether you watch it on YouTube or you're checking us out on Envision Radio. Again, join us every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Central Time. Did I get it right? Now, you can check us out on our website at marriagebelike.com. that's funny. Okay. Make sure you subscribe. You can check us out on our, wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, everywhere you go, you can check us out. Now, you can email us at Kenny and
Kenya
at marriagebelike.com. Okay. Don't say nothing else. Okay. Listen, you can email us if you want to be on the show, if you want to get some feedback, ask us some questions, or give us some ideas if you want something. If you want us to talk about something in particular, right? You can send us an idea. Yeah. So, and then we don't have our book here, but Echoes of Faith. I was waiting to see if you were going to do it. Sorry, Echoes of Faith, our 30-day devotional. It's not dated, so you can start at any time and then pick it up again at any other time.
And the new one's coming out.
Oh, yes, and there'll be a new one, so keep an eye out on that. I don't know if we're ready to...
We're not ready yet, but I just want to tell people that there's a new one coming.
There's another one coming. So anyway, be on the lookout. Listen, the music that you hear right now was produced by our son, KEG Beats. KEG Beats. So anyway, to get some more music like that for your podcast, you can email us at Kenny and Kenya at marriagebelike.com. The Marriage Be Like podcast is recorded and produced by Green Room Entertainment. We are an award-winning media production company. You can check us out at greenroomentertain.com. All right. So can you at least say bye?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Bye-bye.